I'm having issues this morning, folks. I've dropped my magic wand many times. I'm afraid my phone's going to fall off the stand. I don't have my microphone on. It's one of those mornings. And all of a sudden, things got close up. Here we go. I'm getting things ready, I promise. Let me get back in my chair. My head's cut off. Let's see if I can make that a little better. Touch my nose. Get the focus right. I'm working on a new backdrop to us. I am. I'm really doing it. So we'll see. I'm even thinking about doing a couple of little sets in here. So what I'm working on for behind me is to move this chair. I don't know where I'm going to move it yet, but I'll find a place. I really will. To move this chair and I have a little bar top and a bar stool. Yeah, for tea time. But we'll see. And the backdrop will be the backdrop of a kitchen that looks a lot like my kitchen. It's crazy. Anyway, I have your question. Yeah, I love this. Love to rattle the papers. I'm not tearing the papers, though. These are important questions. So, are we ready to get... No, we're not. Don't quite have 200 people in here. Get your water bottles. This is the key to feeling good, is staying hydrated. Because when you are dehydrated, you have no energy. So drink your water. And you do it by having a water bottle that's all filled up all the time. Yep. When you empty one, you fill it up again. In fact, get both of them and keep them full. That's one of the things. Yesterday, I got our water filter changed on our refrigerator. So the water's tasting better. And yeah, it's that. You got to have good water. And if you don't have a water filter on your refrigerator, get one of those zero water pitchers. Or Leanne knows something really good to use that filters water. So I have really good water. I like my water. But I like it cold. So, we have a great sale going on our carpet sweeper. It is $10 off. Get it now. Our carpet sweeper, is wonderful. You know how you keep a hold of your water bottle? You buy a good one. I told my sister this one time. It wasn't about a water bottle. It was about sunglasses. And I said, buy a pair of good sunglasses and you'll hold on to it. Buy a water bottle that you can clip to your purse. Buy a purse that this fits in the side pocket of your purse. This will not leak. Have a water bottle that you have with you all the time. This fits in our most car cup holders. This will clip to your purse. You got to have a water bottle that you want to hold on to. If not, you're going to lose it. You're going to lose it. So get your water bottle. Somebody posted yesterday that they saw our Seafoam green water bottle in a lost and found bin at our physical therapy office. If you've lost your water bottle at physical therapy, that's when you really need your water. So folks, hold on to your water bottles. And you can use coupon code back number 2 basics and get 20% off of them. And if you haven't gotten a calendar yet and you're writing on the wall, get your calendar. Get your calendars ordered because we're going to run out of them any day now. And you can use that coupon code on that too. We have um, the complete cleaning pack is going away on February the 14th. Do not wait. If you're wanting the complete cleaning pack for Valentine's Day, get it ordered. Even if you have to order it yourself. No, who better than to buy a Valentine's Day gift for than yourself? Get that ordered. And if you want to score real big points with your husband, tell him what you want for Valentine's Day and that you've already ordered it. Makes perfect sense, and I don't use that word lightly. So, we have the Back to Basics package, which is a really good deal. $49.95 for the mop, the broom, the rubber scrubber, and the Swish and Swipe pack. Swish and Swipe keeps your bathroom looking clean all the time. Let me go over that for you. When you get up in the morning, your feet hit the floor, you make your bed right quick. Then you go into your bathroom and you start getting dressed because you picked your clothes out the night before. And today's Back to Basics is about drinking your water. But Swish and Swipe is real simple. You know, we don't usually include cleaning our bathrooms in our basic weekly plan of things because we keep our bathrooms clean every single day. We don't have to wait for once a week. I clean my bathtub when I'm in the bathtub. How do I do that? I keep a purple rag or a pink rag in my tub all the time, and I use the soap that's on my skin, that I use the soap for my own skin. I put a drop of it on the purple rag, and I wipe the tub because I like to use bath oils and stuff. When I'm getting dressed in the morning, I wipe down the bathroom sink, I wipe down the counters, I put my makeup away, wipe down any dental floss home runs sitting on my mirror. I grab a little bathroom wipe and wipe the seat of the toilet and the rim and do a swish because I keep old shampoos and stuff in my toilet bowl brush container, and everything is always clean, ready to go. Now, on Weekly Home Blessing, I'll do my floors in the bathroom, but I do it quick. Okay, so it's time for questions. I have them. Why do you suggest a feather duster? And what are your thoughts on the Swiffer style duster that you toss in the trash? Well, anything you toss in the trash is a waste of money. That's common sense. Common sense. Anything you throw away in the trash, that goes from vegetables from your crisper to Swiffer style dusters. Anytime you do that, you're throwing away money. Feather dusters, they are the gift that keeps on giving. I'm telling you, I have our original prototype feather duster from almost 20 years ago. You buy it once, unless you have a cat or a dog that takes it out in the woods or buries it or shreds it. You really, if you keep it out in the open, in the sunshine, it is going to stay beautiful all the time. It will. It really will. Let's see. The only place you can get a feather duster right now is in the FCC pack. How do you clean your feather dusters? Well, you clean them with a drop of baby shampoo. Just a drop. And you run it under warm water or swish it around in a warm bucket. Now, our dusters have some purple feathers in them, and those are dyed. But that's why we suggest using a feather duster, using a bucket to rinse and wash your feather duster. And then you gently pat it with a towel or a paper towel, and you can blow dry it with your hair dryer. and it will poof up like you would not believe. It's amazing. So, that's how you clean your feather duster. And I don't like to use my feather duster for getting cobwebs. I like to use this multi-wand, which can be thrown in the wash machine. This is just like a little pillowcase. It can go in the wash machine. It's amazing for reaching high places. And if you've got some really high places, then you put the mop handle on it, and it is a good thing. So, here you go. How do you know? Let's see. I would like to know how to keep up with decluttering when you are 70% done and it's hard to do the last 30%. Well, first off, celebrate that you've got 70% done. You're beating yourself up because you're not perfect. I will never be totally decluttered. You know when you're totally decluttered? When you're 6 feet under. But every time you get something new, you got to get rid of 2 things. And that stays on top of it. Every time you get something new, get rid of 2 things. And it makes it easier. Another thing you can do is when we're in the zone, we're in the kitchen zone this week. Yeah, zone 2, kitchen zone. We're in the hot melt sprint too. Jump in with us. When you're in zone 2, whatever zone you're in, go open a drawer, open a closet, and grab 5 things to throw away and 5 things to give away. It is so easy. It's easy. You're just staying on top of the clutter that's coming into your home. Okay. And don't beat yourself up over having clutter. We've all got clutter. We've all got clutter. So, here we go. Next question. There is lots of confusion when new people have a come to. There is a lot of confusion when new people have a come to fly lady moment. They don't understand shoes or emails, or you're not behind. Could you please discuss our legitimate resources that are active and available, such as Fly Lady Premium, Facebook, and your resourceful website? I love the Fly Lady system. I don't know who wrote that question, if it was Patty or Leah's. They have to answer a lot of those questions every day. You know, it's real easy to jump in with Fly Lady. It's real easy. You go sign up for our emails. At the top of our website, there is a link that says join. Click that link. Liz and Patty put the links in here all the time on how to join. All you have to do, this is how easy it is. All you have to do is enter your email twice. Twice. That's because we make mistakes, and I have a safeguard for making mistakes. Enter your email twice and you're signed up. You don't have to see the top of the staircase to take the first step. So quit trying to figure it all out. Jump in where we are. Because the zones come around again. We'll do weekly home blessing next Monday. We'll clean out our purses and our cars tomorrow. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to do it. Why do we get dressed to lace up shoes? Because shoes tell our head it's time to do something. Shoes don't give us having our shoes on. Think of it this way. If you need to take the garbage out to the trash can and you don't have your shoes on, you say, well, I'll do that later. And then later comes and your trash is your trash man comes by and doesn't pick up your trash, and your trash is overflowing outside, and the dogs get into it because you didn't have your shoes on. Because you did not have your shoes on. You have trash all over your yard. Do you see how this avalanche happens? We have to stop that avalanche from happening. You have to eliminate that. And having your shoes on, dressed to lace up shoes, dressed to shoes, keeps you on top of things. It tells your head it's time to do something. So folks, don't get all caught up in, I don't wear shoes in my house. Well, get you a pair of shoes that you wear in your house. Ben got him a pair that he wears in his house. A little black pair of Nikes that he likes. So get a pair of everyday shoes. Okay. Fly Lady Premium. Okay, Fly Lady Premium is my nephew, nephew Alex company. He built this when he was in college. And he was at Duke, and he was part of an entrepreneurial thing. And he said, Aunt Marla, I have an idea. And I said, well, go with it. Run with it. See what you can do. He has some people that will handhold you. And Fly Lady Tammy and Conda, and there's been a bunch of people that have been mentors on there. And Patty and I interviewed most of the mentors that are on. Now, it's a paid service, but they will help you to get your house decluttered. That's the main thing, is getting rid of the clutter and getting dressed to lace up shoes. It really will change your life if you need a little extra hand holding. Facebook is a place where everybody, we have over 600,000 people on Facebook that look at our page. A bunch of you are here right now. I do my videos on Facebook, and then I transfer them to YouTube. And we have Twitter. Yeah. Go get signed up for The Fly Lady on Twitter. Or just plain Fly Lady. Either one. I use them both sometimes. Get signed up. And we also have text messages. So, don't worry about falling off the bandwagon, because we got a way to get you back on. You just have to be willing to do something for yourself. I can't do it for you. I'm not going to come into your house and get rid of your clutter. That's not going to happen. But I am going to talk you into doing it yourself, and we're going to do it 2 minutes at a time. In fact, while you're listening to me, go declutter a drawer in your kitchen and get rid of something. Get rid of something. And on our website, we have a search box on our website. And if some people forget that you can scroll down on a website. Did you know that? You can scroll down on a website. And when you scroll down on a website, you get to see lots of things. A lot of things. My Ask Fly Lady questions there. My morning musing is there. You get to see it all. So, quit whining and get signed up for our messages. And those of you who already get our messages, Comcast is blocking our messages for some reason. I don't know why. It's driving us nuts. We've been spam copped, and Comcast believes spam cop. But if you will reply to one of our emails, Patty, I know I'm going to blow up your mailbox. But if you'll reply to one of our emails and say thank you or something, or anything, Comcast believe, if you reply to stuff instead of just reading it, it will help. It will help. If you'll send me a testimonial. Do you have a testimonial about something with the Fly Lady system? Fly Lady Rebecca, she puts them in the Testifly, something in the Testifly every night for you to see the next day. And it goes out in email. Please reply to our messages, read our messages, open up our messages. and click a link. Click on a picture. All the pictures have links in them. And Patty says you can call Comcast and tell them you want the messages. But something's going on. Somebody at Constant Contact has sent out some spam, and it has hurt us. It has hurt us, and it hurts all of us. So get our messages. When going through your closet, should you get rid of everything that doesn't quite fit? Well, this is a hard question. It really is. But guess what? Like Ben's got clothes that don't fit him right now because he has lost 70 pounds. But guess what? He is healed by the grace of God. He is healed, and he will get back into those clothes. They're brand new clothes. He had nothing when he got out of prison, and he went and bought him some clothes, and they fit at the time. And now they don't fit. But guess what? They will fit again. So he's not getting rid of those clothes. Now he has a box to get rid of that he can bless someone else with. But most of the things in his closet will fit him in 6 months because he is going to gain that weight back that he's lost. But he's been forced to fast because he couldn't keep anything down. And all this week, he's been able to eat. He's been cooking. And the kitchen is clean, he said. So, folks, say a prayer of thanksgiving for Ben's healing because I know that he is healed. I've known it from the beginning that he was going to be healed. And I was thanking God for the miracle that was in his life. So, if you have clothes that are from high school, I would say, unless it's something that's really special, like a leather jacket or in Leanne's a cheerleading uniform, something like that means a lot, get rid of the stuff that's out of style. Just get rid of it. Okay. It printed on the back again. Where's my hanky? Oh, and pink rags are $10 off. Yep. Or no, they're $10 for a pack, which is $10 off. How do you incorporate your system to outside, like gardening and flowers? Well, that's real easy. It's called 15 minutes at a time. 15 minutes at a time. I don't know why I do my head that way. 15 minutes. Right now, we don't have a lot of flowers, but I can still go out when it's not raining and nasty, and I can take I have a little blower that I can blow the birdseed off the back deck. I got Ben one of those little blowers that he can blow the birdseed off the back deck when it dries. It doesn't work too well when it's wet. But it's 15 minutes. Robert has a system for his using his electric power tools. Whether it's a hedge trimmer or the weed eater or the blower or the chainsaw. He uses it till the battery runs out and has to be charged again. It's that simple. It's that simple. So when you get the item in your hand, it's like running around your house with a purple rag. Grab a purple rag and get it wet and go around wiping stuff. Right now, we need to be wiping down our light switches. You could even put a little alcohol on it if you wanted to disinfect the light switches. Go around and disinfect light switches and different things and doorknobs. We just go running around with this. You can do that with outdoor power tools. You can take your hand nippers and you can go when the flowers start blooming and just deadhead, your flowers. So they'll make more flowers. It's having the tool in hand. Have your gloves handy for working outside. I have a pair of work gloves right by the front door. All I have to do is grab them and go outside. But a lot of times I don't mind getting my hands dirty. In fact, I kind of like it. So get outside and grab a tool and do something with it. It's the same way with having a mop. Run around the house with your mop in your hand. Or a rubber scrubber. I use the rubber scrubber on our couches. The little dog, she's gotten heavy. She's about 50 pounds now. And she has decided that the back of the couch is where she wants to lay. And guess what that does to that pillow? It just smushes it right down. I got the cat on one end of the couch and the dog on the other. It's never a dull moment around here. Let's see. So as far as mowing goes, it has to be part of your basic weekly plan. But you got to be flexible because it might rain. And some people like to do the edging with the weed eater on one day and they put it up. And then the next day they do the trimming. It's that easy. How long should your morning routine actually take? I would say if you take a shower, it should take about 30 minutes. If you take your bath in the evening and you get up and you get dressed to shoes, 15 minutes tops. 15 minutes. If you're taking longer to do that, then you have expanded your morning routine. You're piling on. Just the basics. Get out of bed, make your bed. Go to your bathroom, get dressed to lace up shoes. Swish and swipe your bathroom. Grab a load of laundry, put it in the wash machine. Then go to the kitchen, empty the dishwasher, get ready for your day. Grab you some breakfast. While the coffee's making, you can dust mop your floors. Just that fast. And if your morning routine, if you've piled on, which is perfectionism, if you've piled on, then you need to have a immediately upon getting up routine. And then maybe at 11 o'clock you do something else. But people who work outside of their home, they don't have this luxury. They got to get up and get going. I wish all of you thought about your homes as if you worked outside the home. If you homeschool, you can't drag around in your gown tail all day long. You need to get up and get dressed to lace up shoes. Do you maintain your shiny sink by wiping it out after each use? Yeah, and sometimes I spray a little bit of Windex in there and wipe it out. I take my dish rag that I'm getting ready to throw. Now, this is what I watched my grandmother do. She would take her dish rag and she would wipe down her kitchen sink when she would finish. She had one of these old porcelain sinks that was the sink and the drain things on the side. I remember that's how long ago, some of my first memories was taking a bath in that sink. I remember it. I don't know if I've seen a picture of it, but I remember being in that sink. I had to be a year old. That's weird, but I still remember that sink. That sink is in a picture of Mom and Daddy's wedding reception. It's behind them. So she would wipe out that sink, and she loved that sink. She had probably had to buy that sink, and it cost a lot of money. So, yeah, just spraying it out, drying it out. I have a stainless steel sink. So if I leave water spots in the sink, it makes little white spots. So I like to wipe out my sink, and it makes it beautiful. And it's shiny, and it makes me happy when I get up in the morning. Will you make a decaf tea? Yes, we will. But we have to sell all of our tea right now. And we'll get another order in. You got it? We got to sell all this tea. And we're getting there. My son is 8 and his room becomes a disaster after 2 days from being clean. Any suggestions? He needs to get our Fly Kid missions. You're doing it for him. He needs to establish routines. And having a Fly Kid mission every day is fun. Getting your child to play a game to clean their room. There's a video on YouTube of Liz playing a game with Mikey. And she takes 5 little note cards and she wrote on it, put away books, put away shoes, make your bed, pick up your dirty clothes. I can't remember the last one, Liz, but it was 5 items. Just 5 items that he could do. And, you know, he had so much fun playing that game. She set a little timer and he had a ball and got the room clean. Now, when you look at the room, usually if the bed's unmade and there's dirty clothes on the floor, you think the room is a disaster. If the bed gets made, bam. That room will be clean. And don't nag on them. And brag on them when the room's clean. Teach them how to make the bed by pulling the covers up to their chinny chin chin. It's like magic bed making. Magic bed making. You pull the covers up and then you slide out the side and then you put the pillow on the bed. Bam, your bed's made. And you make little snow angels under the cover to straighten everything out. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's never going to be to your standards if you're a perfectionist. So you've got to let go of that perfectionism and be proud of what they've done. Housework done incorrectly still blesses your family. And it blesses your child when you quit nagging at them. And if it's so bad that you can't stand it anymore, shut the door. But they need to be responsible for their room, and you don't need to be the one cleaning it up. You need to help them make it fun. And if you make it fun, it'll get done. And if you give rewards, it'll get done. So if they can get a gold star every day for keeping their room clean, you know, your child needs a hamper, which can be anything from a mesh bag to a box or a laundry basket in their closet. They need a hamper to put their dirty clothes. They need to be able to reach their clothes so they can hang them up and put things away. I got a hair in my eye. And they need a trash can. A trash can. 90% of what's in the floor is toys, which they need a toy box or a shelf to put the toys on, a toy box, a laundry hamper, and a trash can. Those 3 things would change the way the room looks and feels. Because most of what they have on their little desk is trash anyway. It's papers. We'll deal with paper clutter another day. Okay, that one's done. Okay. Should I complete the 31 baby steps and missions and zones too? You're being a perfectionist here. You don't have to see the top of the staircase to jump in and start doing what we're doing. You're decluttering while you're listening to me. Get rid of some the 31 baby steps is to help you understand how the system works. It's to motivate you. But it's not the be all and end all. My daily shows are not everything, but they get you going. Our email messages, they change the way your brain works. How often should I clean the kitchen appliances? Well, I would say wipe them down. If you've used your crock pot and it's got splatters all over it, clean it. It's the do it now principle kicks in. If you have all of your kitchen appliances sitting out on your counter and you don't use them very often, you need to think about putting them someplace else. And probably cleaning out from under your sink will be a good place because it's tall and you can get things under there. And it takes up space, so you're not just stashing things under your kitchen sink. That's where I keep my crock pot. But in the wintertime, I use the crock pot just about every day for something. Either I'm making bone broth or Robert's cooking something. Yesterday we made soup. The day before that it was a beef roast. So only keep the appliances out that you use often. And wipe them down after you use them. That's what the sink full of hot soapy water is all about. Do you have suggestions for what items to have on your launch pad for a homeschool mom? Well, Leanne, I'm going to tell you about Leanne. When I met Leanne, she was homeschooling. And she had come up with a system. Each child had their own little Rubbermaid bin for their school books. Now, a lot of times now, people are doing their homeschooling lessons online, which is great. But you have to have a transition to your day. A transition. So if the kids want to keep their stuff in a backpack and hang the backpack on a peg, they grab their backpack and they go to the kitchen table or their classroom. Leanne had a little room that was just a room for her homeschooling. My daughter-in-law has the same thing at their house. They have a room upstairs that is their homeschooling room, even though the kids go out and do lessons everywhere. Sarah had a math class this morning over toward Asheville. Ethan's taking his classes at AB Tech. So the main thing is you have a transition from starting school and ending school. It doesn't need to drag on all day. Tammy does her homeschooling in the morning. The kids get everything done in the morning, and that frees up the afternoon to go on field trips and do history projects and all kinds of things. So having a transition. Now, the other day, I saw a commercial on TV, and it was for Audible. Now, I use Audible every single day. I listen to 2 or 3 books a week. And the beauty of Audible is this woman who worked from home would go to the bus stop, get on the bus, and she even took a ferry and back again, listen to a book to start her day. How cool was that? I love to listen to books when I'm driving. And I can get a lot of reading done without having to hold a book. So having a transition, even if you just walk around the house and come back in, grab your backpack and go to the table. But for a mom, the launch pad, she needs her lesson plan. Her lesson plan needs to be right there. Lesson plan needs to be there so that she knows what she's doing. But having a basic weekly plan to your homeschool, and if you homeschool, you need to sign up for our homeschooling stuff. And there's a link on our homeschool page to get signed up for our homeschool messages. And Tammy will help you. Any tips for the children's bathroom? Toothpaste and watermarks are never ending. Well, teach them how to clean it. Give them a silver rag or a purple rag, but it needs to be an older purple rag. And teach them how to wipe down the counter and wipe down the mirror and wipe down the faucets. And you're a perfectionist if that's all you see in their bathroom. You know, teach them how to wipe around the base of the toilet if you've got little boys and they dribble. please let go of your perfectionism, because you're driving your family nuts over little things like this. And teach your children how to swish and swipe. Every bathroom needs a toilet bowl brush and a holder. Every bathroom. And I use old shampoo and old body wash that I don't like to go in my toilet bowl brush holder. Now, it can be an old crock, an old vase that you got flowers in. What's the difference between silver and purple rags? The color. And the purple rags have a lot of dye, and they need to be used. And I use them to wash dishes to get them, get the dye rinsed out. So, doing a swish and swipe. Now, if you have little bitty children that can't do, but 1-year-olds can do a swish. I'm telling you, they love to mess in the toilet with the toilet bowl brush. It makes them happy. And if you don't want to keep the liquid in the vase, then put it in a squeeze bottle and squish it in the toilet. That's what Liz does. And then she swishes the toilet. And Mikey's been doing it since he was a year old. And if the toothpaste is dried on, you're not wiping the counters often enough. And you're not teaching the children how to do it. Now, if you have more than one bathroom in your house, you're not drinking enough water, because you need to go pee in a different bathroom every time you go pee and do a swish and swipe in there. If you're going to take control of it, you need to swish and swipe every bathroom in your house every day. It's just that easy. It's 30 seconds. It takes me longer to tell you how to do it than it does to do it. And you have the products, the tools handy that you need. That's all it is. How do I get motivated without any energy? Well, you need to eat right. You need to eat good fruits and vegetables, and I am a meat eater. I'm on a dirty fast today. I've had some sausages. Thank goodness for my little sausages. They make me happy. And drink your water. Every liquid you put in your body during the day counts towards staying hydrated. Don't make it sugary stuff, though. That's not good for you. It makes your blood sugar go up. Diet stuff makes your blood sugar go up, and then it drops, and it's not good. Drink water. If you need to put some lime juice in it or some lemon juice in it, that's fine. That gives you a little extra vitamin C. The main thing is you've got to drink consistently. If you have to set a timer on your phone or on your Alexa to drink water every 15 minutes, Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes to drink my water. Yep, and I probably turned a bunch of them on. Drinking your water is going to give you energy. It's going to get you up and into the bathroom so you can swish and swipe too. You're going to be surprised at what you can get done when you're drinking your water. And sit down and make a list of all the things that you need to get done. I mean, just a simple little list. And at the top and the bottom of every hour, do 2 minutes. Your house will be cleaner than it's ever been before, and you're doing 2 minutes. You're going to be surprised. You're going to be surprised at how clean your house is when you adopt the 2-minute challenge. 2 minutes. You're going to be blown away at how wonderful your home is when you just do 2 minutes. There's no excuse. There is no excuse. None. 2 minutes can make a difference. Make your little list. Get you an old peanut butter jar and take little pieces of paper of all the stuff that needs to be done, your morning routine. Ben does it. you're going to be surprised at how clean your house is. Just sit down and make a list and put it on little pieces of paper, cut it up, and put it in your jar and grab one out. Every 15 minutes, grab one out and do 2 minutes. You are going to be blown away at how clean your house is. It's really going to work. It is. So, folks, that's all our questions. Whoop, I'm about to knock water bottles off. Get your water bottles. Get your Valentine's Day gift. If you don't take care of you, who will? So, folks, I bought me a new Valentine's Day gift. I haven't told Robert about it yet. Oh, it's going to be funny. It's going to be funny. Anyway, I bought me a Valentine's Day gift. Yep, I did. I'll tell you what it is later. I love you all. I will see you at 3 o'clock. And we do have a new mop. I can't reach it right now. It's a big purple mop. It's the big mop. Let me see if I can get it and show it to you. I can't reach it. It's not right beside me. But I'm getting up. Here's our big purple mop. Now, look how shiny. It's got some bling on it. And this mop cloth is great for dust mopping. And it goes around things. It swivels. It's too cute. And it's purple. Get it now. And we have a great introductory price on it. So, folks, have fun. I'm going to work on my set. And I may have a set here and a set over there. I don't know. I may have a set right there when I want to do a patriotic show. When all I got to do is turn my camera around. It's going to be fun. I love you all. I'll see you at 3.